in silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Through the night to the day when everything is gone, carry this soul away from the dry lands. In the sun we see, fighting over lies, all our dreams and wishes we sent home for safekeeping, fighting for what's right.
One. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. It's been a while, eh? We were just talking about it. TTT was years ago. But I'm back. Back with another Metal Gear Monday with my Metal Gear friends. Like
Hello.
Metal Gear Mona,
Woo!
Metal Gear Kenneth,
Hello again.
and Metal Gear Charles.
I just got to bronze 26 in Marvel Snap.
And Kian Lanthropus.
Yeah, I got a big rail gun.
Yeah! Which none of the other Metal Gears have.
It's true.
Yeah,
What
welcome back.
Metal Gear Mona have.
I think only you can answer that question. You and Otacon.
A prehensile rat tail.
How
You
does
gotta look-
you for subscribing.
You gotta look
Access
deep into yourself and ask yourself
Sneaky tour.
what your Metal
Weight
Gear
numbers
Sono
go
weapon
this
would be.
Coffee.
96%.
wow, 20 months. Thank you so much for the sub there, Nick. Thank you very
A
much,
nice
and thank
big
you,
number.
Mandy, for the gift sub for Charles.
Yes, thank you very much, Mandy.
Yeah. Hi. I'm gonna say hi to everybody in the chat, which is lots of people today. Hello.
Whoa.
Ooh. So put a little messagey message in the chat if you want me to say your name and strengthen the bonds of this parasocial relationship. Hi to Kath and Mona, and Lulza and Tulip, and Nick. Hi, and Friendo. Hello, and Charles and
Hi.
Mandy, and Mubot, who gave us a long message about permissions. Hi to Kian, and to Landshark. Hi, welcome to the stream. I hope you have a nice time hanging out here. And Joe and Catgirl Chilies and Buzz and I think that's everybody. Hi. And we have our first image to add to the lab.
Whoa!
Pog.
Is this a Digimon?
It's glorious, whatever it is.
Biblically accurate
Do you want
Digimon?
to take a guess on that being a Digimon or not?
Oh, that's a Digimon as fuck. Look at that.
Is that
Wait,
is that Agumon?
Wait, Cass, why is there lots of Discord
Yeah,
overlays?
our reactive PNGs aren't working.
Oh,
here.
weird.
It's Discord overlays all of a
That's
sudden.
weird.
There's Ed.
You can see my little Dinkle avatar.
Is this the
Did I delete
Sorry.
you?
Oh no.
I think I might have deleted you.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That's fine.
I'll
Sort
fix
out
it
for
another
next
time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
is it the evolution of the BDSM angel?
Oh my god.
What?
Digimon?
You talking
Yeah.
about? Are you talking about Anja Woman or Anja Devil Woman or Deva Anja Woman?
It's
did
a
have-
fusion of Anja Woman and Lady Devimon.
Hi, Apples.
Oh, Mastermon. She had
Yeah,
big boobies.
It's Mastamon. I played her in my my Digimon deck for a while. She's pretty good.
Isn't that the website we were all moving to because Twitter was dying?
Oh right, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can find me on mastermon.@AnjaWoman social, part of the Digiverse.
Shit, Scorn's on Game Pass.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's coming to Game Pass.
I thought it. Oh wait, I thought it launched on Game Pass.
It
didn't
did, it did.
Oh, did it leave and now it's coming back?
No, it's I think it was just a joke.
Oh, okay.
We could play Metal Gear Solid, sorry, MGS PWHD today.
Mhm.
Or we could get this achievement.
Access granted.
Thank you very much for the gift sub, Mandy. So Mastermon, Mastermon, you
So
want to watch me
close.
beat the pass score on Halo to get giant hula hoop?
This feature has been working on Cass, where it keeps telling her how she hasn't got certain achievements, and she's been like, "Well, I guess I can just, beat
I
this
can
level." on
just
par."
launch the game from here. Oh, Chief too big, Chief too big.
Oh, big chief,
My God.
Da-da-da-da.
scary chief moments.
Oh. All right, should we
Chief jump
should we
scare.
play the game we were coming here to watch?
Destined to play.
What does
Yeah.
MGS PWHD even stand for?
It stands for a lot of things. It stands for brotherhood.
Oh, here's to you. No, wait,
That's
no,
not this game.
I know.
Sorry.
Swim.
Swing.
characters in this game referred to as Militaires Sans Frontières have nothing to do with Doctors Without Borders or Medicine Sans Frontières. I guess I'll get out of that.
Nothing to do with each other.
Nope.
I love this fucking CRT. So good.
It's so good. I'm playing it on the same hardware that's rendering me right now. Oh, what's this? Sesho Hokian has started playing MGS Peace Walker HD.
I didn't mean to pop up.
Surprise! This is 2 Metal Gear Mondays for the price of 1. Well, nearly
Whoa.
2, like maybe 1.9, because some missions only support single player, but
Oh,
there will be
Oh.
co-op on this stream.
DN07.
yo, that's kind of coggers.
Sorry to
Yo!
spoil the surprise.
Whoa! Hype Train!
Whoa.
Thank you so much for the gift sub. The just regular sub for 11 months, Dick. Thank you. Hi, whoa!
Fantastic.
And thank you very much, everybody who's subscribed for the Hype Train. Woo!
Good to see you again, Dick.
Yeah, I hope you're doing good, bud. Excited for Star Wars in less than 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Gift subscription accepted. Access
Jesus Christ! Thank you so much for the gift sub, Joe. Enjoy, Gragnak.
Thank you
My
for subscribing. Access granted.
my favorite,
Poggers.
the only person I know who's come to join these streams from my TikToks. Yo, and Mona, thank you so much for 19 months of subscription. Oh, that's with Prime too. Whoa, thank you.
Yeah, I forgot I had Prime.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this down just a little bit. Oh.
Everyone
I've
needs
been
to get a
shot.
password button.
They can't like every time. Why? Who at Kojima Productions decided that it was a good idea to make the you've selected a menu option a gunshot?
I don't think there are audio options.
I think you just have to turn down your
Yeah,
the whole
my Xbox.
dealio.
Let me just twist the knob on my Xbox here.
Beep, 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 beep.
I think
Oh no, that's
there
the
might be more options, but they might be menu deeper into the game for some reason.
It's okay. It was louder than I wanted it to be anyway.
Yeah.
So I hope this these gunshots don't hurt anybody. But yeah, thanks everybody for the subs and the gift subs, and yeah, it's nice to be back. Hello.
Hi.
How's
Fine.
this
How's
gunshot?
is it?
That's where I just was.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
Maybe it's in the language settings.
that's not a stream gimmick, that's a torture gimmick.
I saw a video of someone playing like Minecraft with 9,000% audio.
Wow.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, every time they touched water, they would go deaf.
Oh my god.
Okay. So this game is set after Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm pretty sure they'll give us a little bit of a last time on.
Mhm.
You may remember Metal Gear Solid 3 as the first game I played in 2022. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
It's also the one we had to shoot all the little frog bitches.
yeah. The Caratans do not return in this game, unfortunately.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
No Aggle Waggles here.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just go. I do have save data already. I'll come clean. I was testing this with Kian earlier, but yeah. Let's go. Oh, okay. Shooter type, similar to MGS4. Action type, similar to that of Metal Pair Online.
That's portable ops.
Okay. And hunter type, the configuration that is similar to that of the Monster Hunter Freedom series.
You have to
strange.
do that one.
Why-
Do that one.
Why would there be a Monster Hunter TM control scheme in this Xbox 360 game?
Monster Hunter says fuck the right trigger.
You
And also the
didn't get-
D-pad.
You didn't got one. You only had 2 shoulder buttons on the PSP. Think about it.
Yeah, but this is the Xbox 360. What's
Yeah.
a PlayStation Portable?
Yeah, this was originally a PSP game, so everything's going to be big, and it's going to look crunchy. I like the way this game looks, but yeah, it's weird to call it HD. I guess it runs in HD, so
Yeah,
and-
there are certainly not as many in-engine cutscenes.
yes. Here we go, and I do not want auto aim on, so co-op communication, please. Oh, yes, please overwrite my data.
Please.
year was 1964. The world was firmly in the grasp of the Cold War, divided into East and West. One of America's heroes had defected to the Soviet Union.
This time you do actually need to read this out, because Snake isn't going to.
She was known as the Boss, the mother of the Special Forces, and the soldier that's said to have led the Allies to victory in World War II. However, the American-made miniature nuclear warhead she took with her was used to destroy a Soviet research facility. Facing full-scale nuclear war, the leaders of the world superpowers held top-secret talks to avert Armageddon. The Soviet Union wanted assurance that this was not the work of Uncle Sam. They wanted America to eliminate one of its most legendary soldiers, the Boss. The person assigned this mission was her closest apprentice, the soldier known as Snake. Snake made the anguished journey into enemy territory, eventually confronting and killing the Boss at a fortress called Grozny Grad, proving America's innocence and avoiding nuclear holocaust. Having saved the world, Snake was hailed a true hero and given the title Big Boss. Following the award ceremony, however, Snake disappeared.
Snake was vetoed on his original name for the group, Dude Beach.
Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
Out here, in the open? Oh, combat, right.
It's free control time.
It's wet! I need to get dry.
There's an invisible wall in my way. Look at this gas run.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your targets. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now, when I give you an order, look in that direction. Look up!
Yeah!
Look down!
It's like Halo!
You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Yes, sir. You know how on every first-person shooter's protagonist's life, they have to crouch in their sometime in their mid-30s?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Oh.
try up and down
I
with the
didn't
right
press
stick
action
one more
button in
time.
time. All of these men have
Look
never
up.
looked around before.
Good. Look down. Good. You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
I don't know if I'll ever be emotionally
Okay.
ready to move on.
Anyway,
Next, we'll check your
Boss.
left and right. Look right.
Oh,
Good. Look left.
it's inverted.
Did you fuck around and press the other direction?
Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Yeah. Whoops.
so just don't just wait.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
We're out here praising Halo every time this
Alright,
bit comes
let's
up,
try
and then you're like,
left
oh,
and right
it'll
on
be
the right
funny,
stick
and
one
push the
more
wrong
time.
direction.
I didn't know they were gonna say right first.
Look right.
Okay, whew.
Look left. Good.
I presumed it would be left
You
first.
should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Well, that's your first lesson, soldier. Assuming on the battlefield will get
Okay.
you killed and your
You
controls
can change
inverted.
the controls anytime in options.
Oh, thanks.
Go with the method that works best for you.
Along with the volume
Next,
settings.
I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
Hey, big change. You can crouch. walk.
Good.
So that was in
Next, we'll work on
MGS4,
your movement.
but you
Use
can't
the left
crawl
stick to
anymore
move
in this
around.
game.
Tilt it a little
No
to walk
crawling,
slowly.
crouch-
Tilt
crouch
farther
walking
to
only.
run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful.
Let me out of this box.
Good.
But boss, we
Now
thought
we
you
have
liked
rolling.
boxes.
Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way.
Without
And
borders.
for getting away
What are
when
these
surrounded.
borders?
You can also use it to
Area.
jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll,
Small
tap
ditches?
the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Remember,
That's it.
When the enemy is far away
Next,
and
I will
you are
explain
running.
how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
One good hit and they won't know what hit him. Okay, now mash the attack button.
Impressive, boss! Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold.
a little
To
much.
use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it,
cold?
then press the attack
Not dead.
button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training.
Yes,
Go.
chef.
I'm ready, boss.
They're all miniature Van der Graaf generators.
Nikola Tesla is rolling in his grave.
Yeah.
Fine work, boss.
I love
Now
the
we'll
pretend.
move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready,
Let's
boss.
see.
Look at all
The lamp shading of them being like, this will be different. So listen.
That is incorrect, boss!
That is incorrect, boss.
That is incorrect, boss! Boss, you have to press the attack button as you tilt the left stick. That is incorrect, boss! Fine work, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin.
Fun human
Restrain your
facts.
opponent. Hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
When do you think it's boss's turn to be the person being held up and thrown on the ground?
Impressive, boss. Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! Now we will try CQC
Show?
against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready,
It's
boss.
like 10-pin bowling.
Yeah.
Fantastic!
Double glove.
Again!
Oh.
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
It's like bowling.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Fantastic!
It's like bowling.
All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone
Take
who
your
feels
tops
like
off.
getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
I'm glad they recorded 3 different people saying it.
Whoa.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears.
Next.
Boss, press the
You
attack
gotta,
button when
you
the
gotta
icon
not
appears.
throw them into each other.
Oh.
It's like Arkham.
3 high fives.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Do it again.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Fantastic! And stop! That's it for today. Thank you, boss. Snake!
Who dat?
Whoa.
Snake.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, big boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Hope your meeting goes well, friendo. Bye.
Here.
Ah, thank you.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
You
The
hate dude
government's
beats
agreed
that
to
much?
cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
Thank you for subscribing.
I'll see what I can do.
Access granted.
Hold it.
It's been a
You
while.
seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Thanks for the
Yes,
sub, Rubes.
That's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't going to do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in La Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Oh, my God.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, Get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Damn, that's crazy.
Whoa.
Army with no borders?
They left their states behind?
Cookie cat.
Frog Kaz. Hi, Will. Hope you're doing good.
Copy, Snake. I see
It's
you
Miller.
That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the start button
It's
to
good to
open
be
the menu.
back.
I hope you get to keep that offshore facility.
There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the X and B buttons while holding RB to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with LT, then press RT to fire.
Oh!
How about a little shooting
That wasn't bread.
practice? Try hitting a coconut.
So this, I mean, this, I don't know if it'll come across much, but this game's controls are strange at points because it was made to be played on the PSP, which has a lot less buttons. So you can use X and B to move between options when you have the inventory menu open.
Because that was square and circle, right?
Yeah. You can also use the D-pad, but, you know.
What was reload? Was that Y?
Reload is, I think it's B.
It's B, yeah.
Yeah. Grenade.
See what I mean about everything being huge?
Pineapples. Yeah. You have to see it. The screen is tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on PlayStation Portable. You're playing this on the train.
And obviously all the cutscenes being comic books with speech bubbles that you can
I love
just
it
read.
so much.
It's a really cool stylistic choice, but it's obviously very much like just in case you're playing in the car and your parents don't want you to have the sound on.
Which, yeah, was exactly what I was doing.
Tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep.
When you were zooming in on pause.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste
When you said no.
I hope you clipped that.
Oh, I should have done, but yeah, we'll have to grab it afterwards.
Looks like you won't be the first to put some holes in it. Some peaceful paradise. That means you're not alone out there. The enemy could be near. Why not sharpen your skills here a bit before you bump into one of them? With auto-aim, you'll lock onto enemies automatically. Only problem is, you can't target specific body parts. Auto-aim effectiveness will vary from weapon to weapon.
And I guess
the
aim
auto-aim
is very much a concession for PSP as well.
Yeah, PSP, only one analog stick, so, you know.
Grenades explode, you throw them, Snake. Use LT to ready throwing weapons. Once you've readied the weapon, throw with RT.
Shut up, Miller.
When using
Look at this arc.
hold the attack button down longer.
I like how it
to throw
doesn't
farther.
update
You won't
immediately.
throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
I feel like that would be difficult to see that arc on the PSP screen.
You think you could use a little more practice?
Screen.
PSP screen was pretty bright, right?
Why is he so dismissive?
I know. Oh, what is this stance? Wearing it on my head as a hat.
Look at the polygons on those coconuts.
That's it.
Look at the polygons on them coconuts.
You know?
I love all the pixel art for the HUD elements as well. Because it feels like the kind of thing you'd see on like a really early LCD display.
Oh, I ate it. Nice.
But, yeah, I love all the pixel art.
Yeah,
I
it's
like how
nice.
it
Snake loves to eat a coconut.
It's like all of the UI is like on Snake's PDA or whatever.
Yeah.
Or on his portable music listening player.
Here at the base.
Oh, so you send it back to Mother Base. That's
Yeah.
useful.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess.
So
you're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
And Portable Ops was never mentioned again.
yeah, San Geronimo is where Portable Ops happened. But they just kind of walk past it.
It's dubiously canon anyway, right? So.
Yep.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is
Did
our
he ask to
chance
put a helicopter
expand
section in it,
MSF.
Buzz?
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the Professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the Professor.
It's just like the end of ODST.
Smoker.
70s ruled.
When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. I stopped using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Subtle, Snake.
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border. in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape.
Sony.
She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Wow.
I heard they were
Where did I
working
get
on
one of
something
these?
like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
So Sony was working with the KGB in 1974?
What is that? A Quetzal?
The phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the Boss.
What?
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss
myself.
is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss. Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait!
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
Peace.
For cars.
Walker.
I think this game's got a theme.
In a Kojima game? No.
So this one about sense?
I'm just glad that this one isn't political.
This guy looks like he's just been working down at the Boston docks.
Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
I love when I'm on guard duty. I have to check out every wall.
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you.
We have something to add to the lab quickly. But for people who haven't seen Peace Walker before, what are you thinking? How do you feel about this departure the game is taking?
Departure?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? What do you mean departure? Long ass intro cutscene.
Long ass intro, sneaking things, a clearly queer man talking to you through the mission.
So I brought this up for every Metal Gear game we've played, so I might as well I gotta keep it up. The first Metal Gear, for the one-word theme that Kojima loves to put in all these games, it was meme for Metal Gear 1, Gene for Metal Gear 1, and meme,
From that position, you can
and
press
scene,
LT to detect enemies.
and
That
sense.
also works while lying down.
In this game, it's peace.
Oh my god.
It's not pence?
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
No Soliton radar here.
Nope.
The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your
Yeah,
camo
that's
index.
64%.
Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
No one here.
Yeah, so this is a bit more of a return to the MGS3 style system because obviously you don't have the Octo camo from.
Yeah, you just gotta wear what you gotta wear.
So this came out after MGS4?
What was
that? Missed it.
So there's definitely systems that are sort of like retroactively brought back.
Yeah, the surround indicator is sort of reminiscent of the Solid Eyes sound display. Similarly,
Yeah.
so
fucking hit markers and numbers flashing on the screen.
The hit markers
Is this a Ubisoft
indicate
game?
how much damage you do, and I've always thought it's hilarious the amount of stun damage you do with the tranquilizer if you get a headshot. That feels like excessive numbers.
Snake it.
It's just a case.
Yo, look at this interconnected map screen. with,
Oh, it's like Dark
arrows.
Souls.
So it's impossible to overstate how popular Monster Hunter was at the time this game was being made. And specifically, how big of a deal Monster Hunter on the PlayStation Portable was.
Mm-hmm.
And so, one of the main things for this
Security is
game
tight. Stay sharp.
was that Kojima was like, what if I could make a Metal Gear Solid game that has the, bite-sized portability of a Monster Hunter? And so, that informs a lot of things about this game.
I have to disagree with someone in the chat right now. It's Joe. The story in this love box.
What are you gonna use that for?
Love box.
The love
box.
pack.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Can you move in this?
I think that this is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, MGS story. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
It's really good. It's just the problem is half of it is told through audio, conversations that you can only listen to between missions because this game doesn't really have the codex system in the same way. Because it was a PSP game and they didn't expect you to always be able to listen to the dialogue. So there's a lot of conversations you can hear back at Mother Base, which are really good. Yeah, it is okay to be wrong, Joe. I'm glad you can feel that.
Y'all need to take this to DMs.
It's fine. I like anything. If you don't care for the story in this game, that's fine. I absolutely understand why you think that. So I'm not trying to say that you're wrong. I'm just trying to say I disagree with you.
Yeah, sneak on out. Look at him go!
It's making the whole screen.
So this
shake.
game's gonna have a lot of loading screens, huh?
It's a good thing it's on the Xbox Series X now with its SSD.
Yes, sir, we broke him. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged.
Oh, it's Miku!
Spears are loaded. The barge is cleared for Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Click.
Click.
This game also has QTEs.
Time events.
Oh,
What's
shit.
up? You gotta mash!
Freeze! The cargo. Where's it headed? What is it?
Irasu! In the mountains!
What's up there?
I also had forgotten about these QTEs because I blanked them out.
Hatsune Miku.
Miku showed up so early. I was expecting to like have to wait a while before talking about it.
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo Spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
Directed by Hideo Kojima.
Yeah! Late title card.
Yeah! You say late title card. We aren't through the credits.
There's so much of the game. You hit new game.
It's an hour in.
Yeah.
No, we played a little bit of Master Chief Collection.
You saw the splash screen of the Master Chief Collection.
So, yeah, you level up your weapons in this game. Or something? Is that what that's saying again? It's been so long, so I can't remember.
Yeah. There's
I
a
got
lot
an
of
A.
systems in this
I
game.
got an A. I got an S while testing it earlier.
I also got an S while
Yeah.
testing it earlier.
So that's an S if you're keeping track.
Wait, isn't it a SA? Because S came before.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test, showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Heaven, you saying?
Some sort of heaven outside.
Inner heaven.
Snake.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
Welcome to MSF's Mother Base. Mother Base can support your mission in many different ways, from developing new weapons to collecting intelligence.
I'm very sorry. I need to go to the bathroom very badly, so go through the menus and then I'll come back in time for us to actually start playing.
There's a side mission that is single player, so yeah. R&D. Okay. Would you like to do the tutorial? No, I'm good.
So if you've played
what do I do?
MGS5, and you didn't play this game, you'll be surprised to know that a lot of the Mother Base stuff was introduced in this game and was basically just upscaled into MGS5 essentially. And obviously in this game it is all entirely menu based. Mother Base is not a location that you go into like you do in MGS5.
That's fair.
Yeah. The missions themselves are the main part of it, so naked.
Players who like raw, intense combat.
And yeah, you have a bunch of R&D things where you can ask your people to design stuff, and you have a bunch of people working for you, and they'll have funny names like Miller.
Yeah.
Bobcat.
Revolver Bobcat.
So you can see they all have stats. These are like the various different rooms you can assign them to. So I'm putting this guy on the R&D team, and now I can get the Hush Puppy unlocked, and the Analyzer. Yeah. And here's Cabbage White, who is my favorite erotica artist.
They're all randomly generated names.
Whoa! Look at this cool guy. This is the American guy from Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's fucking Bandit Keith.
And I think you can also so obviously you have like the sort of as you see there on the left, these guys are all normal. And then you Miller is like he had like a gold name. I don't know what it said.
Unique.
So he's a unique NPC. So you can assign him, but they usually have big stats in one thing.
Oh my god, Cass.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're playing Garrisons in Warlords of Draenor.
Oh no!
Oh god, it is.
No.
Oh fuck.
No. So that's it. Stream's over. Stream's over. I can't.
Oh, look at all these followers.
Oh, when do you get the shipyard?
Oh.
Next
but like,
batch.
it does take like that's the thing. You do assign them, and then like the R&D takes time. So.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey,
Hello.
good timing.
You can also play as some of your guys if you're like some of them are able to. It's a non-snake only mission.
So yeah, here's an MSF soldiers only mission.
Only?
So I might as well do that just to show this off, and then we get into the co-op mission. We've got Snake has knocked out a radio soldier in the supply facility at Puerto del Alba. Use Fulton Recovery to retrieve the radio soldier. Killing the radio soldier will result in instant mission failure. MSF soldiers only.
The boss has infiltrated the area
Oh no,
around
that's
the
what I just
coastal
said.
supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
I can go into mission prep. And I gotta pick a different person.
Yeah, one of your combat
Where's
guys.
Alligator?
Alligator. We love Alligator.
There he
He's
is.
strong.
Oh.
Whoa.
This is like a fucking pin-up calendar.
Absolutely.
The RPG for January.
The Men of MSF charity calendar.
I'd buy it. I think Snake's naked obviously is him shirtless.
Yeah.
But he doesn't wear a tank top.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's it's a Metal Gear game. It's Kian guesting on a cast Metal Gear stream. I have a lot of things I want to say about this game. First thing is talking about the cutscenes, which we commented on as being they're like comic books. So the cutscenes in this game were done by Ashley Wood, who previously worked on the cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, as well as doing the Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel for the PlayStation Portable, which was an adaptation of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 story, but as a comic book, and the digital graphic novel version being, had little animated bits. It was later re-released on a Blu-ray with the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, and it had voice acting then. Ashley Wood, best known prior to his work on Metal Gear Solid for doing covers for Spawn comics, so presumably Kojima saw his work on Spawn and was like, this is the guy I need.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we got 3 minutes to do this mission before the soldier wakes up, which is very funny. And we have an alarm time of 30 seconds. And we got something else to add to the lab.
Ooh. Is that you lose 30 seconds from your your overall score time, or is that you lose 30 seconds on the 3 minutes you have?
We'll find out.
That's a good lab.
Unless you're really good and you don't get an alert.
Yep. S-rank, here we come.
She's so good at this game.
It's so weird seeing his face when we've only seen him in cutscenes up to this point.
He's got a very, smoothed face to him.
There he is.
He does.
To bring back knocked out soldiers. To use
Wait, is this the same map?
on a soldier,
Mm-hmm.
get up next to them so the
PSP
icon
game,
appears
moment.
and push the action button.
They use every part of the meat.
Yeah. But obviously these missions are side missions, you don't have to do them, but obviously it's beneficial to you get more resources, because this is a very mission it's the thing, MGS5 really is a scaled up version of this game. That game is very much the same thing. You do missions and the Fulton system was in this game first.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
You could also, I think, you have 8 Fultons, so you could Fulton some other guys if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
I'll save them.
Keep it up.
And then you Fulton your way out of the mission.
That's not how this game works.
Woo, new keycaps. Can you put up a photo of that in FrogHub? I love new keycaps.
She loves to see.
How fucky are they?
Look at that heroism go up.
Yeah, heroism.
I want everybody up. All of you saluting. Come on for that S. S for America. I mean, without borders.
Yeah, fuck the CIA.
Yeah.
In the game, in Minecraft.
Fuck the CIA in real life. I'll say that.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Open up.
One.
The following words can now be infused with heroic spirit. Here.
What do you mean an empty flagpole, Landshot? Get your pride flag up there. Hobby magazine layout. Rank 1.
Rank 1.
Rank 1.
Please don't turn off your console.
Don't do
Save
it.
successfully.
Don't turn off your console.
A personnel report.
Oh, personnel.
So you can go straight back into the mission selector. Oh, pause.
She's got
what the fuck?
Yeah, the big doll face.
Mm-hmm. Just that's her character, right? She just wants peace. Literally, it's her name.
There we go. We got Kingfisher.
Oh, look at him.
Get on the R&D team.
And they're it's funny how these guys immediately are just like, yeah, I'm good to work for you now. I mean, there may be more mechanics revolving around that later, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, look at these fucking like I said, I made reference to these sort of being like PDA menus earlier. It's all this pixel art. You can just imagine
so
this
pretty.
being on like a fucking Game Boy-esque screen.
Yeah.
Like some sort of Sony Walkman.
Yeah.
Analyzer.
Can you tell that this is originally a PSP game? All the fucking Sony stuff. Like the fact that they even like name drop the model number of the fucking the Walkman.
So we got cutscenes here, we can watch those again. But now for the meat of the game, the main ops.
Yeah. So this game, what's...
Hang on. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, this game has a different subtitle compared to the other ones. Which is that, you know, the previous games were, you know, Metal Gear Solid, blah, 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 tactical espionage action. This is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, tactical... Was it? It's tactical espionage operations. The operations referring to the fact that this is a mission-based game.
Snake.
All right.
I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake.
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and...
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
Thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable, and I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
Alright. Let's play the best part of this game that I've never tried before. Co-ops.
Co-ops!
Yeah, I love that. Now, do you want to do domestic, global, or private ops?
Here we go, I'm inviting this funny gnome.
Don't look at the rest of Cass's friends list.
Cassie wants me to play.
That's Klungo inviting you. How could you say no?
I love you, Klungo. Hello.
Oh, look! It's Sasho Hokian on the right, from Ireland.
From
Got a little smiley face above it.
Dogs. I think it means that you're friends. So what's the third box for, I wonder?
That's ready.
Alright.
Do you both players get to play as Snake in this situation? Or does Gian have to play as a different person, one of her guys?
Well, we can both play as Snake, but we don't see we only see ourselves as Snake. Is how the co-op works.
Dead Space 3.
No?
No?
That's not how Dead Space 3 works.
I know. It's how it should have worked.
Watch Dogs. That's how that multiplayer worked.
That's true. I think you're the only person who remembered that.
The Watch Dogs multiplayer was great. It had like invasions. You'd sneak around, and because you looked like an NPC, the other Aiden Pierce had to find you. I played too much of that game. All right.
Okay, we all make mistakes.
Okay. You all prepped?
I'm
There we
ready.
go. Did I play Legion? I played the multiplayer beta of Legion with Mona, and it was awful.
Watch Dogs.
It didn't go well.
Watch Dogs is an incredible franchise because the first one isn't very good, but it was interesting. There's ideas there, right? But it sucks, and Aiden Pierce sucks. And then Watch Dogs 2 is one of the best open world games ever made. And then Watch Dogs Legion sucks.
A country without an army.
It could have been Legion could have been really good.
We got two loading icons because there's two of us.
Hi Emma.
Also, do you notice it's the peace logo, but it's like a plane?
Why is it like a plane? When are there planes in this game?
Bomb dropping.
Head for the
nukes.
FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there.
It's so beautiful.
Are you kissing?
Yes.
So
you can use the radio you just picked up.
So we're here in the
you got
co-op.
snake formation down there.
We're sinking.
Oh.
Is this what gay sex looks like?
Fellas, is it gay to put your hand on your co-op partner
so
and sync with them?
So if you notice, our two health bars have become one big health bar. This is one of the incredible features of co-op. So if we stay inside each other's co-op circle, we share a health bar, and additionally, if you go open up your inventory, you can go and press up or down on the inventory. You can access your co-op partner's inventory. So
you can ticklish.
Yeah, so you get tickled if you borrow as you look through your.
Excuse me. What this is an interesting position y'all are taking.
Fine.
Co-op circle.
I'm analyzing you.
Let me just hide this with these reeds.
Hey, let me roll that.
Why do you sound like robots?
Oh hey, a box.
A love box. It's big enough for two.
Oh.
Oh.
Gotta hold it.
I'm just nervous.
Snake it.
Snake in the love box, eh?
I'm counting on you. Snake in. Snake out.
Go. Snake it all about. Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick up your bones when I'm done.
Ah. Alright, okay. Oh, this game's so funny. I love it. I've never played this in co-op before, so I'm very excited to see what this is like.
It's great.
Is it?
So mine and Kian, was it your first time playing when?
Yeah, it was. I'd never played this game before me and you played it in co-op.
Yeah, me and Kian basically played through this whole thing together for the first time ever, both in co-op, and it was an amazing experience.
Okay, so there's two guards here, so we should take them out at the same time.
Yeah,
you want to get the one? Yeah, pass the truck, and I'll get this one. You give me a countdown. Oh, they're moving. They're moving.
Army of two.
No.
I'm so glad that we get follow
Right,
up with a good.
I have my shot.
Me too.
So 3, 2,
1, go.
Nice.
Well done.
Good job. And now you can steal these men with your phone.
Can steal this man. So if you look with the analyzer, although I don't actually know
I
if
haven't
you have
developed
an
that yet.
RGB Okay, yeah, you can see ahead of time what the guy's stats are.
I can see just fine what their stats are with these binoculars.
Well, up we go.
Alright, you lead on.
So if you do the co-op formation, one of you takes control and the other one just...
That area is not part of the mission.
Sorry, Miller.
What does the sinking thing mean?
We can share each other's inventories. We got one big health bar, and
But wait, did the bar fill up over time as you were standing still?
When we're fully synced, I think we get a bunch of passive buffs. I don't know the specifics, but I think our psyche goes back up faster.
Okay, so it basically it's basically like encouraging you to stick together.
Yeah.
It's a bit like what's it called? Space Vermintide.
Darktide.
Darktide.
Just like Darktide.
Just like Darktide.
We'll keep it here at the base.
So, why does this place look like the Russian jungle?
Snake's very good, but only in jungles.
El Senegal.
It's Solid Snake who's better in like urban areas.
Alaskan nuclear bases.
So we got another 2 guys here.
Yeah,
on
so
this,
I'm gonna go.
this
Oh,
swampy
three.
stuff. Oh, 3?
Mm-hmm.
Co-op border. Thought you were supposed to be a military without borders.
We make our own borders.
Our own co-op borders.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the third guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody there.
Co-op out.
What's going on?
Nice.
Oh, they saw.
I've got the guy on the left.
Okay, just go, Joe.
Nice. Nice.
Need to re-equip my surround indicator.
Alright, we can tap guys down for goodies before you Fulton them.
Obviously, Fultoning is great because it removes the body from the battlefield, and so they don't wake up, they can't be found.
And you can't drag bodies around in this game, so...
Yeah. One of those good old limitations of the personal PlayStation. That's not what this is called.
PlayStation Personal.
The PPS.
PPS. Hey, can you have me to play some personal PlayStation games? Give me your PPS number.
I don't want to personal play with you. Sorry.
The boathouse should
So
be
like
close
fucking
by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What was it where you would send out like a pulse to everybody on BBM?
An EMP.
Oh, thank you. Emergency message publicly.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, Cass.
There are men.
You can shoot that guy. Oh.
Oh no.
They spotted you. Get out of there.
Oh.
Negative. We can't spare reinforcements. We'll have to make do with what you have.
Oh shit.
Wouldn't be a cast stream if we did
Wow. Owned.
You've lost
You're
them,
in, like,
but they're still on the
alert.
hunt. Stay sharp.
Just balloon them all.
This guy, yeah,
Which
so this guy
Digimon
on the
is that?
watchtower. Balloonamon.
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters combat.
Yo, you grabbed him by the dick.
Ian's just slurping up all these guys.
Do we both get him?
Yeah, we both get him.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Do you share story progress?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. So if well, it's weird, right? Because can you join a mission if you haven't unlocked it?
I don't know actually.
I just sent you an invite, so presumably.
Thank you.
Most of the missions
Have
are cut
a pleasant trip.
Yo, Barrier Trio Bean, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the
Hi,
stream.
Barrier Trio Bean.
I hope you like Metal Gear.
Metal's Gear.
Well, you found the Los Sandinistas or whatever.
Sandinistas.
I like how the peace sign in the loading thing is a drone.
Oh, a chess fan. Hi.
Stay away! Don't touch me! Get away!
Guinness! Picture? No way. What do we do? Sandinistas, right? I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax. I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got.
She's a smoker.
I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano. A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay,
too.
we can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Oh, Chico.
What's going on here?
This place is crawling with soldiers.
Look at him go.
They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLAs.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat, mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade?
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it! All right!
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah!
Do you also have to do that, Kian?
Yeah, we both have to do it, or else if either of us fails,
the whole
ends. We have to start over.
The pressure.
No.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot.
Oh!
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Find Chico! Venceremos!
So why Miku?
All be revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
VTuber uprising.
Oh my god. It's a lot of camaraderie there, Kian.
Is this the precursor to the Catboy Wars?
What, in 74?
Yeah.
We got 10 guys.
Woo!
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing, it's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
So, something unfortunately that we will not get to experience because this was only in the original PSP version, and I think on top of that only in the original Japanese PSP version. But originally you had the ability to use the Vocaloid technology in the game and program your own Miku sayings that you could hear the robots say instead.
But they would just be like, la,
you can make your own little sing songs.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
Yeah.
Ooh, sniper rifles.
Amanda's cool though.
Yeah, Amanda is cool.
I like her yellow scarf.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't really tell that it was yellow in the cutscene because it's in black and white, but it's yellow.
Well,
spoilers.
It was one of the accent colors, right?
Oh, was it? I wasn't quite sure. It obviously depended what shot it was, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, Lennon.
So yeah, I am a fan of the base management. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's pretty slick in this game.
Yeah.
Hey, here's your base.
Honestly, I found it a bit clunkier in MGS5.
I agree.
I mean, I think it does help that like they sort of pivoted to making Mother Base like such a real thing that you go to. Like I feel like, you know, whereas this feels very much like its sole purpose is just to be a menu that you're picking through. Yeah. And obviously it's limited in its implementation due to it being the first of its kind in the series, so. Brano. Don't mind me. Be right back.
Yeah, we're on the 360. Well, technically the Series X.
And Xbox One.
Yes. And I originally played this on the Vita.
And I've originally played this on PS3.
There you go.
So we covered every platform you can play this game on.
Is this the Metal Gear game that's on the most platforms? It's only not 4.
5
The direction
is...
Amanda
Yeah.
Sandinistas were
That
going
one's on-
corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there.
5 is because that's cross-gen across both 360 and Xbox One, and then also it's on PC on top of that.
Yeah.
Oh, Cassie. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of gnome screen time.
Yeah, a lot of Clungo moments.
Congo moments.
So how improved is the HD version?
It has, it actually has dual analog controls,
Yes.
and it runs at, is this? I don't know if this is 1080p or if this is 720p, but it runs at a HD resolution.
Yeah. As opposed to whatever the PSP was.
Yeah. And, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of it.
It's not a huge amount compared to the other games.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a bit crunchy, but I like it. Like,
Yeah.
they did good. It's like, damn, Snake's got a real, like, bulge going on.
No?
Look, I mean, just
More
look
of
at
a
where those
bump.
polygons meet.
Yeah.
Survival.
Survival. Oh, MGS1's on the most platforms. Yeah, you're right. Although GameCube, that's a different game.
Yeah, that's a different game.
That's a different game. That's got way more flips. It's just-
yeah.
I like how the games have a certain color theme to them, like the green of MGS3, the yellow here, the red in MGS5, kind of displaying the change from Green Rookie, Snake to Big Boss. Oh, I never picked up on that before. That's really cool. I did use the Peace Walker yellow in my promo art, but otherwise, yeah.
I think it's cool. I think not enough games have yellow as their key color, personally.
Absolutely.
Hasted.
I think there are too many games with yellow as their color.
There could be one fewer game with yellow as its primary color.
I had to say it.
Also, hey Tayoft, welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Oh yeah, Human Revolution too. I remember my frog gas, camouflage, which is slightly more vibrant than the regular one.
It's a little brighter.
Okay, looks like you got snake formation down pat.
You down pat for them, Snake? What?
Wow.
Alright, I got. Oh, there's a guy. Holy fish paste! There's a guy.
Holy fish paste, Batman.
Enemies close
Oh.
by.
Shit! Got me.
You got him?
They spotted you. Get out of there.
What a pose.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
There were no alerts.
That's fine.
No. Oh, you're doing a zero alert run. I see.
Okay, I'm not. No, I'm going for that.
I certainly hope you weren't ogling Snake's balls while I was
Recovery helicopter is complete.
Tulip, no!
Confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
I mean, the thing is, at this point, we just need we need raw numbers more than we need talent at Mother
True.
Base.
True.
So just anybody. who's
Quantity
good
over
enough.
quality.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need Rios and Salem.
I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of people like it, but I really dislike the yellow and like teal accents of the Cyberpunk 2077 stuff. I don't like those two working together at all.
Wow.
There's a lot of yellow in the promo stuff. Like all those yellow peripherals they released. For
The yellow delay messages.
So what I like, yeah, what I like is when we're on the ladder, you see that our co-op circles are actually like parallel to us, and like
Yeah.
They point at the other person.
They point at the other person. Yeah, they're not just. It's not just a flat circle on your character model. It represents the elevation of where your partner is.
That's so smart.
Okay, where are we going? There's only one way out of this area.
Yeah, we are going the way we came. You
I'm
knocked
really
me out.
sorry. I'm really sorry. Let's sink
And when I
again.
get knocked out, my sync goes away for a little bit.
Oh, we can't do it.
And then
We'll do it. Oh,
there it is.
nice.
So yeah.
I'll use a ration. That was not as much as I thought it would be.
That's fine.
Oh, is it regenerating over time?
No, that's the sound of the sinking.
No, it moved. It moved. It moved
Oh,
just
yeah,
then.
it's very slight.
I think that's our natural health regen we have from having a full psyche.
Mhm.
Psych? Is it psyche or psych?
Psyche.
No, it's Psychomantis is psychic.
Right. Sorry.
Psychomantis is sidekick.
Meryl?
Those weird busts with the bondage gear on.
Some sort of flame guy?
Flame on!
Balls Dick Man.
That's not his
Balls
name!
Man.
It's Dick Ballsman.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, you got this guy?
Yeah. I don't see anyone else.
By the way, I'm sorry if you might be able to hear my washing machine in the background.
I don't.
I don't think you can.
We'll forgive you this time.
Now I do. In my mind.
Cat's ears are tuning in. You didn't think we could actually hear. You just wanted to everyone to know that you're doing your washing.
I need to do that.
Being a responsible adult.
I did a laundry, and then I did my washing on my washing machine.
Well done.
No, not my washing machine, my dishwasher.
Wait for me, I'm crouching. I'm just waddling.
You can make me do the duck walk.
Snake, use the rope bridge.
Bringing back all the jokes.
I can't believe how many times we say that, honestly.
The rope bow.
The lasting legacy.
Yeah. Of Dark Ikea of Might and Magic.
Dark Ikea.
Don't hit that cliff.
If you had an entire Dark Ikea delivered to your house, what would you assemble first?
So one of the more unique control decisions that's in this game is how when you're aiming while crouched, you are significantly higher up when you're actually moving versus when you're sitting still.
Yeah.
It's just something you have to be very aware of when you're
Nice.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge.
Oh yeah, that too.
Action button near the bridge's handrail to hang.
What if it drop?
I don't know what the buttons are.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard
I believe
helicopter.
Y is get back up.
Okay. Oof.
And you do pull-ups?
Get your grip strength back up, baby.
Like this one? Like this? This is what you want to...
Yeah, you having fun down there?
Yep. Whoop.
You getting your grip strength up? Sorry.
I mean, that's what we did in the love box. Hey.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'll pick up your bow.
See, the thing is, if you hurt your co-op partner, you hurt your co-op partner, you hurt yourself.
If you hurt your co-op partner, you hurt your friendship. That's what Kojima's telling us. Ooh.
Camaraderie. Wait.
Is this?
Did we go backwards?
No. No, we didn't.
No.
It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
it just,
Another
it,
swamp.
it also looks like this.
Spoilers, it all look like this one bit from MGS3.
Hey, look, a confidential doc. That's
Ooh.
cool stuff.
A
Doctor?
confidential Doctor Without Borders.
It's R&D specs for the M10.
Hmm.
Isn't he that funny guy who's got the watch?
What if we trank each other? Okay, on 3, Kian. Or, yeah, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, Snake. You're shooting your own team members.
We're built different.
That man's eyesight was not very good.
There's those balaclavas, they're like really restrictive.
Yeah. Cutting off cutting off the blood flow to his eyes.
I got you over.
Tranquilizing agent.
Banana fruta.
Can you guys face each other and then go prone and just like speak snake to each other? Like
Snake in. We're pulling out.
Careful now.
I'll bury
They
your
might be
bones
holding
in your
FSLN
gun.
soldiers
Meow, meow,
prisoner.
meow.
Co-op in. Guess it's time to launch some fireworks. Pace.
Pace.
Pace?
Yeah, paste.
That's right. Kept you waiting.
It's like when fucking Sombra disappears.
How do you have all these, Kian?
You can just change them.
Oh, I need to do that. We need to go to the settings and look through all of them.
Yeah, there's some fun ones.
Where do I change
Like-
it? During the mission?
It's it's during the mission. Like before the mission prep menu.
So this is the old banana sorting factory or something. The old banana
Fan of
factory.
the love box. Love box.
Love
Hey,
box.
Look at this.
Love box.
Yeah, in a second. Ooh.
Is it like love box?
Press the
Oh,
action button
there's
in
a
front
prisoner of war here.
to take
We
them to
can
Mother
rescue
Base
him with
using
a
the
Fulton.
Fulton recovery system.
How does that work?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. This is an MGS5.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
This guy right there. Got him.
Shot him through your ear.
God, this man is ringing, guys.
Oh, hang on.
Ooh.
Got him.
Nice.
Whew. That's close. Oh, look at those yellow butterflies. I mean,
Butterflies?
maybe cast iron lug.
Butterflies are nice. They're peaceful.
I don't believe it. If anybody does want to sample our voices for a house track, I give full permission.
I got the twin-barreled shotgun design specs.
Oh, it's sweet.
Just remember, you actually need Kian's permission as well.
So I'm out of Fultons now. So
Okay.
this is a big thing: is that
Helicopter is complete.
each of us can only carry so many Fultons. So you kind of need to split the duty up if you want to recruit the most guys in the level.
Yeah, I got 3 more.
Duty.
So
Duty.
It'd take 2 people to
You
get
are.
through
I
there.
don't even know where you are. Oh, you're waiting there.
yep, I got everything.
You
Gonna take 2 people.
gotta go this way, and you'll get to the target.
Oh, look at us in sync.
Dun, 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 dun. Does the barcode around the loading piece symbol actually mean anything, I wonder? It's probably just
I
as
don't
like Metal Gear Solid walker or something stupid like that.
MGS PWHD.
Those aren't the guns you're holding.
So green.
You're so green.
So green.
This green little sweetie.
Me every stream.
You should make yourself banana yellow for this mission.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake?
Oh,
Oh!
That gun won't do anything to that snake.
to be continued in the next mission.
Whoa!
Oh,
Thank goodness
shit.
my stop's coming up.
In and around the way. Suns come out of the sky. And we stand there. Oh, that was only a B. I'm sorry, Cass. I
That's
let you
okay.
down.
It's fine. We were pissing around.
We're pissing.
We're now on bass.
Tiger Stray.
Naked. This is an extremely clown game, Tulip.
We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much, but it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big.
Is he having
needs
this
good
conversation
stuff.
while he's getting
The Japanese
aimed at
say
by the
you
tank?
can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
It's important. They gotta be big and strong.
I think Miller and Snake should never have had this conversation, so the people at Mother Base never learned about food.
Staff morale is failing.
We don't get it. We're so weak.
Why are we so hungry?
Ah, prisoners of war. Okay, let's put them to work.
Yo, basking shark, you got this.
Ocean Sunfish, get in the spanner room.
Hey, you're a prisoner of war, but now you're free. Oh, cool. Can I go see my family? No. Go work in the mess hall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm watching Cass apply all these people to R&D and no one's a mess hall.
I'm simply sending them to the best place. I wouldn't want a chef developing my stun grenades.
Artisanal stun grenades.
So maybe having a chef, having a chef in the R&D is the kind of spice you need, you know?
Yeah, Goose. Is that the guy, the CS man?
Oh my god.
What if lungfish and sunfish?
What if you fucking like apply a chef to the R&D and he's like, check out this grenade, Snake. Now, can you guess which one's the real one and which one is made of cake?
Tulip has delivered us a fun fact. In the PSP version, you could recruit men by connecting to different Wi-Fi routers. I know someone who said she'd walk around her neighborhood and slurp up guys from random Wi-Fi spots. It's like Street Pass if you were recruiting all of your Street Pass me's into a private military.
Yeah, where was that Street Pass minigame? Fucking combat simulator. Metopia.
I think Metopia would have been better if you'd got to make a little mother base, and each of the shirt colors represented a different kind of like R&D team or whatever.
Oh my god, Joe! Those are the last people I want on my 3DS. Okay, Armored Vehicle Battle LAV Type G. So this is a boss battle, which means we can have up to 4 people in co-op. So
yeah,
Kath and Charles, spool your Xbox 360s up.
I wish.
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out.
So, hey, here's the thing about this game. It's probably possible to do this game completely non-lethal. And I think we're going to try and do the best we can. However, these boss fights are very much not that. Yeah, here you found it.
Not exactly.
Get you waiting.
Kept you waiting, huh? Best ones die young. I'll pick up your bones when I'm done.
Let's rock.
Survival. Hey, hut!
Let's dance, boys.
Survival.
Do.
I knew you had it in you.
I think that was my fucking alarm sound when I wake up. Snake him. I knew you had it in you. Empty mag.
Yep, very useful.
Throwing at people's heads.
I'm gonna equip the law.
Not about
the law.
And M16.
This one is one of those ones that is theoretically possible to do.
This is not.
Pacifist only. You can.
This is not MGS4. We are not completing it all without kills.
But also, because it's the way it's structured, you can replay missions, right?
Yeah.
So you couldn't retry and do it better. I love the fact that they call it co-ops.
Co-ops.
Oh. Okay, after this mission, we're going to have to talk about transfiring.
Oh, right. It's true.
We have a couple of experts, I think.
I was just about to bring it up.
Are we gonna... Is there some sort of informational video we could watch about it?
I think that's probably the best way to do it, yeah. I mean, after this boss fight seems like a good time.
Yeah.
Sus.
I think so. Imagine having 3 or 4 loading icons on the screen.
I love Kaz's little scarf, his little cravat.
Hey, we haven't kind
I'm
of
still green.
acknowledged how Kaz is just suddenly a major character in the series now.
Is he in Portable Ops?
No.
Oh. We can leave that San Geronimo business behind us, boss. What are you talking about? You weren't there.
Yeah.
Who is this man?
Who is this
He's
man?
just here. All of
It's
a
a real
sudden.
Dr.
No need to
Magnuson.
take out the armored vehicle just yet. Neutralize the troops first. The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth. Watch yourself.
He is a game little cringe player, right?
So, here's
He,
what I'm
like-
gonna try to do.
Oh, yeah. What are you trying to do? I've got their fire.
I was going to say I'm gonna throw a smoke grenade at them, which is gonna confuse them, and then we can try and take out the guys one by one.
Yep.
But
I took out 2 of them at once.
You know, honestly, you do what makes you happy, sweetie.
I think, this is, for the sake of brevity, maybe, yeah, this is the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Like, you know, there has been some time between the end of MGS3 and now.
10 years.
10 years. Like, that's a reasonable time for, you know, Miller and Snake to meet and, you know, them to form a working relationship. I turn this down. It's so much louder all of a sudden.
It's like a real fight.
Yeah, it's like
Oh!
I feel like I can really see myself fighting this tank here in Costa Rica.
On the bus. Speedrun!
And everyone.
When me and Charles played this, I insisted on trying to do this non-lethally, and it was a nightmare. So let's not do that.
Yeah, I would agree not doing that. Yeah, we're representing MSF here, Tulip. Kill the animals and
Hey, what's that?
Greetings from Germany.
That thing's huge.
It's
Is
a lot
that
bigger
the
than I expected.
Enterprise? Oh. Jesus.
Amanda!
Shoot it!
You'll fall!
Shoot El Chico Libre!
that a make a choice thing?
Amanda.
Chico.
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda.
The factory. You saw it?
The banana factory.
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone
Nope.
except Chico. Everything we have.
Can you
our
zoom in on her
weapons,
broken leg?
our compass. He brought it all together. We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa. I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
Here, I rolled you one.
Sneak rolls worst cigarette ever. He's kicked out of MSF.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah.
Must be important,
Looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compas, too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Chico...
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake. Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge. I was right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
Oh,
Congrats.
Such a bit of tonal dissonance there between that emotional scene between Snake and Amanda, and then dun 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 dun.
This is important. Tortilla chips.
Yeah, canned soft drink.
Canned soft drink.
Generic tortilla chips and canned soft drink.
Banana fruta.
Yes. So.
Snake, Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake,
Amanda, how do you feel?
some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compas and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
So, Yeah, so... Oh.
Boss, one more thing.
Now what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment.
Uh-huh.
So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
Stinky Hands boss. I hate that I said that.
Yeah, I think we all do.
So, you get in this game, you get tortilla chips and soft drink. So, in the original release of the game, these were branded as Doritos and Mountain Dew. Unfortunately, that licensing arrangement is no longer in place, and they are now just generic Mother Base brand chips.
Mother Brain.
Which is to say they import Doritos and then peel the labels off.
I like the one in the blue bag. It's that Cool Ranch? No. It's Mother Ranch.
Where is it? Well, they call them Cool American.
Here, in Iceland.
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah, cool. We call them Cool Original. In America, it's Cool Ranch, and then everywhere else, it's Cool American.
Yeah.
All right. Kian, what do I do if I want to get my data from the PSP to the PS3?
So, it is the year 2012 is when the HD collection came out, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And the idea of transferring one's save data from one platform to another is an unknown idea.
Unheard of.
Never before conceptualized. So, Hideo Kojima has come up with the new idea of transfarring. This incredible new technique that lets you move your save game to whatever platform you desire.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a little short video here we could watch to learn all about it.
We'll explain everything.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we see it. We see it on the side stream.
Who are you guys?
Here. Does this help?
Oops.
Oh. We're from a rival game.
That's weird. Why did it disappear on the stream?
Oh, mysterious.
Please show back up.
The video that Konami doesn't want you to see.
They always do this.
I always. I think I'm just gonna have to make a new window capture. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Found it. Does this help? Oh. We're from a rival game company.
We heard Kojima Productions was working on something big for this year's E3.
And we want to know what that is.
Oh, I'm just a janitor.
You have to know something. What's it gonna be? Metal Gear Solid 5?
Zone of the Enders 3? We're gonna make you crack! Yeah. Is it gonna be Snatcher 2 for Connect? Bogtie 4 for the Sega? What is it?
No, I don't know anything. I'm just a janitor.
Ah, tough guy. We're gonna have to bring in Psycho Turkey.
Psycho Turkey?
Let's see what's in that pretty little head of yours. Yes,
He's reading his mind. How does that work? Nano machines.
I'm getting something.
Transferring. What?
The past. Taking the console experience outside. A sadness. Excuse me, please. Trying to game here? Sorry, I'm in the middle of a game right now. I'm trying to get away from the Shagohan, and I can't because there's too much glare. I know I'm out of ammo. Continuing your progress on the go. A misery. God, this is really inconvenient.
You have to take that out, please.
I think I've almost beat it.
You guys let me know
What's going on?
the cops, right?
Man, I wish I knew a more convenient way to play video games outside. The way things were. Until now. Transfer Ring. What? Transfer Ring? Kojima's brilliant new plan to unite console and portable gaming at last. Bring your save from the PS3 system to your PSP and continue your progress on the go. Seamless. And the first game Transfer Ring is compatible with is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker for the PS3. Return to Mother Base. Going on a trip? Hit Transfer Ring out and continue your game on the go. Wow. Coming back home? Select Transfer Ring in to bring your game back into the PS3 and play on your big screen. Wow, now I can play anywhere.
Take it out the store.
For real.
Peace Walker will be included in the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, along with Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. And the long-awaited Zone of the Enders HD collection. Both Zone of the Enders classic titles in HD.
Jacuzzi in 1080p.
Don't go back to the dark ages.
You guys distracted me and I died. Thank you very much.
Experience Transfar Ring.
Brilliant. How did he know so much?
だって俺は小島秀夫やから
Oh!
Hideo!
I love you, man.
You?
Why are you vacuuming?
Wait, there's more!
Really? So disappointed. Those HD collections on the PS4 look amazing. But I have an Xbox 360. I wish I could play.
That's your one!
That's officially how these were announced. That's it. That was their E3.
Thanks, Kojima.
I love this video.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was official.
Oh, jeez.
Transferring.
That's your one.
They did in fact hire Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear 4.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
I can't believe they didn't even get the real Hideo to be in it.
He's been in other ones.
Yeah.
Mega 64 videos.
They're very good friends.
I think I've Jacuzzi in 1080p. Jacuzzi in 1080p. I say it to myself so often. The really fucked up thing was when Zone of the Enders 2 HD launched, it did not run in 1080p.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. They 2 years after they launched it, there was an update that actually made the game run in 1080p.
Thanks.
They had to, otherwise it'd be false advertising.
The nukes appear to have left the coastal marshes and reached the mountains around Irazu. But without a guide, it's going to be tough tracking those things in the mountains. So we need you to infiltrate one of their bases, a prison facility.
I hope nothing's happened to Amanda's brother.
I hear you. There may be other Sandinistas held there too. To bring them back safely to MSF, use the Fulton recovery system. As I'm sure you know from experience, it's completely harmless. After all, you won't have time to sit there and convince every single one of them to join.
One other thing, Snake.
Amanda.
Those CIA bastards confiscated some of the houses in the village. Chico's got to be inside one of them.
Houses, huh? How do I tell which ones?
When they took over the houses, they installed new front doors for security purposes. The new doors are blue, with peepholes, so you can see what's inside.
Blue doors. Got it.
You're getting close to the end of the transport route. Good luck, Snake.
Snake.
One of the funniest things about the forwards compatibility with Xbox Live as a system is that Kian has her Noam Chomsky profile picture, that's a Left 4 Dead 2 one specifically, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And in modern HD video games that still use your profile picture, because it's a 360 player icon, I remember this happening in Forza Horizon 4. It's tiny because it doesn't upscale it to a huge resolution, so it's just like a tiny little guy.
It's a tiny little guy.
Let's rock.
Just a little.
Let's rock.
Oh wait, changing my uniform unequips all my items? Were they all in my pockets or something?
Well, so...
Oh, you have fewer naked.
Yeah, so when you're naked, you have a different inventory versus...
Like 2 different loadouts.
Yeah.
Because you don't have as many pockets.
Pockets!
But it would be better if you could play as a woman, because women have more hiding places than men.
You can't just be quoting.
I Okay, well, I guess we should all just stop talking then. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's not the stream.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Got him.
Jehuti.
Got him.
Tin and TP.
There's a behind the scenes video for that video.
Also,
which I'm
there's
sure is good.
yeah, it's the behind the scenes looks good. We haven't done it yet at all, but when Amanda mentioned, by the way, call me up. There are like briefings for every single mission that are like unique to the mission, and it'll be like Amanda talking about, you know, the local place you're going to and giving a bit of classic Metal Gear Solid codec dialogue. It's just you have to listen to them all before you start the mission, rather than them happening during a mission.
And there's a lot of stuff. I was talking about this before. It's like there's also a lot of like extra like conversations you can listen to, like that are like just character building information. Like a lot of the side characters have a lot of dialogue that is only in those, and you'll learn a lot about them as characters through listening to it. But you have to sit down and spend the time. So I imagine we won't be doing it on the stream. But I'm sure you can find a YouTube video for those at home who are interested.
I think it's mostly pretty good.
Yeah, like legitimately, some of those side conversations I remember to this day because of how interesting they are. Oh yeah, we can listen to our Sony Walkman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Look at that classic Walkman logo. I'd love it if they'd like run these through an actual cassette player to like pick up some authentic flutter.
How do I go play something else?
You have to fast forward the tape.
Yeah, I think this is our first model tape. I don't think we can skip tracks on it.
Oh.
Because we're researching and developing these in real time.
Oh yeah, yeah. All the heroes at Sony in the Cold War.
Literally, look, you have play and stop. Those are your only two controls.
Yeah, and a D-pad that does nothing. Why do we put a D-pad on this thing?
So you have to listen to the whole thing before you can get to Calling to the Night. Calling to the night.
This guy up here. Ahead.
Nice.
I love Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Yeah.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Sweet dreams. It's obviously the limited amount of Fulton things. At the moment, obviously, you know, you haven't got that many people.
Exposed to sniper fire. I have a bad feeling about this.
Ah, cool. Thanks.
Like
Thanks,
Star
Kaz.
Wars. Yeah, so obviously when you have so few people, it's worth getting basically everyone at this point. But later on, because you have limited number of balloons per mission, it is worth, you know, scanning people to work out who's your best bet to Fulton away.
Yeah.
Sniper, better be careful if you don't want your head blown off.
Why do they like miss?
They shot one of the targets. I think they're training.
Yeah, it's a training facility or a training exercise. Do you bring a sniper rifle?
Yes.
They call Boss Walkman because he doesn't know how to crawl. That's good. That's good, friendo.
Frog Kaz? Is this anything? Yes, that rules. Give me a green scarf. There's a guy right next to me. Could you trank him?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Thank you.
His friend doesn't see. Yeah.
That's co-op gameplay right there.
Yeah, it's really good. I thought that was a guy, and then I thought it was a ghost.
Holy
and then I
fish
realized it was
face.
one of the
Recovery
trainees.
helicopter is complete.
Do you... Are the snipers up on ridges?
Oh god, yep.
Oh, I see him.
You have a trank sniper?
Nope.
No, not yet.
Dispatching reinforcements now.
Boss, you just killed a guy!
Good job, boss.
That's why you're the best, boss. Oh! The boys are here.
I killed two of them.
You actually only wounded one.
Oh.
You wounded both of them.
Obviously, if you injure someone, don't kill them, and then Fulton them, they will need medical attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
So, you know, it's best to not injure people if possible. If you're intending on recruiting them.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
You just want to kill them, that's fine.
Yeah, it's also best not to set off alarms, but you know, these streams.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that was on me. I walked in front of the sniper.
At the end of the day, you're not playing this game to S rank every mission.
This isn't a Frogcast Extreme.
Yeah.
Tune in for those streams when I've gone rampant.
The Frogcast European Extreme.
Oh god.
European Extreme Vaganza.
Oh, yeah, but it has to have the like Nintendo Switch Online rewinding.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to add PlayStation games.
To find him, Snake.
Nice.
Direct shot of this.
So is that the your what's it called? The meter that goes down on the gun? That's your suppressor, yeah. Suppressor health. Do those get replenished every mission?
Yes, yes.
But obviously, you have to have the like development budget to make them. I guess.
Gross military product.
Keep it here at the base.
Yeah. Gump. No, I didn't like that.
So we're looking for blue doors, remember?
Fulton
With
recovery
peepholes.
helicopter is complete.
Here's a peephole.
Are they Easter eggs? So you can peek through them.
Peephole.
Peek through them.
Can I switch
Oh,
which shoulder?
I
Oh,
think I found Chico on my first one.
Well,
excellent. Speedrun. CDGQ.
Can find Chico quick.
Oh, hell yeah, Gaz. If you play on Xbox, you can join us for the boss fights.
That's right. A war photographer.
So Anthony Del Rio
I
also
thought you were here for the
voices
birds.
Pish in Kid Icarus and
Oh.
Smash Bros.
Whoa! Is that chess? Can I see it? Wow, the same kind of chair used!
You can't keep it, kid. Here, have these instead.
Those photos! Huh. Oh no, Amanda!
She's safe. Don't worry.
You sure?
We're patching her up back at my place.
She's hurt?
I said, don't worry. It's just a broken leg.
You got any cigarettes? Hey, cigar, huh? Hey!
Snake.
Not for kids.
Don't.
Chico, do you know where they took the cargo?
Cargo? What cargo?
Let me rephrase that. How do they get stuff from the coast up here?
Oh, that I can tell you. When the cargo gets to the harbor, they first send it up the marshes on a barge. Then, they load it onto a jungle train past the banana plantation and transport it by rail. The train stops here. When it gets to the train terminal past the coffee plantation, they reload it again. This time onto a truck, which disappears into a tunnel heading toward the mountains.
Disappears? Chico, what's on the other side of that tunnel?
Nobody knows. None of our compas ever got close enough. He's protected by a spirit.
Spirit?
Yeah, a giant monster. El Basilisco.
The king of snakes.
No, really, I saw it. I was camping up there one day, and just as I was waking up around dawn, I heard this loud noise. I opened my eyes and saw an enormous shadow. Must have been 30 bara at least. He was walking, on legs as big as trees.
Where did you see it?
At the terminal near the tunnel, but I only saw it that one time.
What exactly were you doing there?
Well, me and my sister got into a fight.
And you just happened to go camping.
You know, their train should be arriving at the place I saw El Basilisco right about now.
Is it far?
No, really. Go past the coffee plantation, and it'll be to the north. What are you chasing?
Something that could keep the world in balance. Or destroy it.
Huh?
I heard that place was a narcotics plant before those guys took it over. But You already knew that, didn't you? Look, I get it. Even revolutionaries need to pay the bills. Still, must be tough for a kid like you to swallow.
You're damn right it is. The route they use to transport stuff is the same one mi viejo used to smuggle drugs. He sold the drugs to the Norte Americanos and used the profits to fund the army. They tried to keep it hidden from me.
Is that why you went camping?
Yes. I managed to sneak into the plant a few times and they tried to set it on fire. Everyone treats me like a child. I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm not a kid, I'm 12.
Couldn't do it though, could you? Chico, growing up means choosing how you're gonna live your life. To do the right thing, you sometimes have to leave the things you care about behind. Parents, family, your homeland.
But mi viejo. Papa.
Chico, look at the photos.
Mi viejo.
He's gone, but there's one thing you don't ever leave behind. Your memories. Keep them safe. You want to get out of here, Chico?
I do, but...
Come back with me. Your sister's waiting for you.
I can't go back. I can't face everybody.
You told them where your compas are. I see. Nothing to be ashamed of. Pain gets the better of us all.
I wish I was dead.
Okay then. I'll put you out of your misery.
What?
Any last words?
Snake!
Shoot. You are only going to kill a man. I just wasted a bullet. Don't waste your life. Listen to me, Chico. You died here today. You understand? You're hombre nuevo. A new man. Now, give that new life to me.
Huh?
Fight with me, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears, then promise me one thing. No smoking until you get older. Remember, real heroes are never as polished as the legends that surround them.
You got it, boss.
Snake is fine.
What's that?
So we're recruiting child soldiers now?
No, they were already recruited. We're just manipulating them.
Okay.
Is you know, Snake's obviously just trying to make it clear, like, hey, life's worth living.
Hey, look, that whole experience gave us 2 more heroism, though.
+2 heroism, +1 trauma.
For a sea bass snail.
Sea bass?
Sea bass, like the fish.
Boop, 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 boop.
Snake, Chico made it over.
Snake!
Chico, you made it.
Made it. Don't give me that. You say you're gonna give me a new life, and then you nearly kill me.
I take it you didn't enjoy the trip.
What's the big idea? Dragging me off in a balloon. I might as well have taken a Calibri.
At least you got a nice view. Or are you afraid of heights?
Whatever. I just wish you would explain it to me first.
Would you have agreed to go if I did?
Thank you for saving us, Snake.
Amanda, a word of advice.
What?
Stop treating him like a child.
Yes. Yes, I know. You're right. I shouldn't.
Amanda, you're coming back after your leg heals, right?
Of course. We still have work to do.
We, huh? Are you sure you've got Chico's future in mind when you say that?
What do you mean? We're sworn to our father's cause, to helping the revolution succeed.
Revolution or no revolution, you pick up a gun and sooner or later you're going to hell. Are you prepared for that?
I am. If the alternative is giving up the country I love, I'll take hell.
Really? Well then, you're gonna have to stop treating Chico like a brother and start treating him like a soldier.
You're right.
Welcome to hell.
Snake, can I ask you a favor?
Shoot.
You find any prisoners from El Frente, you bring them back alive. Cause...
You're trying to make amends for talking.
Not just that. Because they're compas.
All right. But first, I've got to catch up to that cargo.
I'll do whatever I can to help. Call me if there's anything you need to know about the area.
And what?
Let me know if you encounter any wildlife you've never seen before.
Never seen before? What, like that basilisco you were talking about?
I'm talking about UMAs.
UMAs?
You know, like ancient dinosaurs or legendary monsters. One day, I'm going to be a hunter.
Is that right?
Some sort of monster hunter?
Sure.
If you want to know more, I'm happy to tell you.
Right. I'll be in touch, Chico.
Okay, Snake. The enemy's cargo is headed for the next outpost, a rail terminal.
Chico says no one's ever set foot past there.
Their main base is probably on the other side of that tunnel. Unless we catch those spears before reaching it, they'll be in enemy hands. You've got to stop them. Hurry, Snake.
Tsuchinoko.
Boss, I had an idea. Listen to this.
Let me guess. You want to start running ads in the local gossip rags.
Please, what do you take me for? I thought that with all the new guys we've got, we should get an intel team going. We'd send agents around the country to scout out different locations. That way we're better prepared, no matter where we end up.
That's actually not a bad idea.
They could probably develop recon equipment for us too. We could also have them transport goods and direct the mother base support strikes. You can send an item to a co-op teammate from the delivery menu.
You can transfer some products to Kian. Oh, Chico. Chico's too small. There he is.
Yeah, tortilla chips. Okay, whatever.
Well, this is from a game that has one of the characters literally called Peace.
Two characters called Peace. Kazuhira also means peace in Japanese.
Sure, yeah.
Well, hey, I want to talk about that for a moment. So, his name... So his name was established as McDonald Miller in Metal Gear 2, and then that was kept in Metal Gear Solid 1. He reappears in this game, and now it's revealed that his real name was actually Kazuhira.
Happy birthday, Kian.
Oh, a gift for me?
Can you send something to Cass so that we can see what it looks like on the stream?
Yeah, hang on. I'm also going to send you another gift. Okay.
What do you mean they won't let you send a gift in a decade's time?
Let's send one for next week.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Kian, don't look.
Not looking.
You should also do this.
Oh, nice. Send that redacted.
Excellent.
Are they actually sent? Because it says it's ready to send in the outbox.
All right.
You actually have to.
You have to send them out.
No, it says it will send today.
Huh?
This one didn't have an address in it.
Kazuhiro Kaz Hellmaster McDonald Miller.
Love him. He does just kind of show up though. Maybe he'll be sent like after a mission or something.
There's probably a bunch of tapes that will tell you.
Give you the
why,
backstory.
Yeah, I skipped. Yeah.
Like
I haven't seen my things yet.
it was very clear that they wanted to put some distance between 3 in this game, so
Yeah.
Ah, Chico, you go on the intel team. Nobody will suspect a child is gathering evidence.
Do you think that... I'm thinking about how much Chico loves UMAs and how he would probably be best friends with Soma Cruz from Castlevania.
What are UMAs?
They're unidentified mysterious animal. Is that what the A stands for?
Okay.
They're like the like creature. What's it?
Version of UFO.
Yeah, UFO. Counterparts to a UFO, right?
Okay.
You know what we would call a cryptid.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the model viewer? Why?
It's
That's
the
just-
the base.
You look at
Oh,
the
I see.
base.
Okay. You got like a new strut or whatever.
Yeah. We're Stratton.
What country does this game happen in again?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
I think I said something to this effect when we played MGS3, where it's weird when these games take place in the past because they then like start rubbing up against real history and real political events, and I think this game goes a lot harder on that than MGS3 does, right? Where you know MGS3 kind of just uses the background of the Cold War to tell a James Bond style spy story.
Yeah.
This game is like, hey, the CIA is destabilizing these places in Central America for their benefit.
And they're
You
working
need-
with the KGB, or no, the KGB is working on the counter operation.
Yeah. And, you know?
Yeah. It isn't about you against a Russian general who can shoot lightning at you.
It's about it's about the CIA funding Miku robots or something. Like unmanned Mikus.
Well, let's chase after a train and find out what's going on.
Snake, according to Chico, the nuclear materials will be loaded from a train and onto a truck at a rail terminal near the eastern foot of Irazu. If we can't cut him off at that terminal, we'll be in a world of hurt. Hurry, Snake.
Yeah, both Amanda and Chico have invoked Che Guevara multiple times thus far.
Love Che. They love Che.
And that was what Snake said to Chico, I think, is if you shoot, you only kill a man. Is that's Che Guevara's, I believe, his last words before he got shot.
Oh. Damn.
Because I guess he believed that what he stood for transcended his being. But yeah, and obviously there's a point about what's it called? You know, Snake smoking Cuban cigars specifically. And obviously, you know, there's also a reference to sort of like the real world revolutionaries and the Cuban Missile Crisis and all that stuff going on all at the same
Indeed.
time.
This game's got themes.
Damn.
Yeah. And the what was the name of Amanda's group again?
Sandinistas.
The Sandinistas, yeah, they're like the rebel faction, but they don't know that they're being like sort of helped by the fucking KGB, but
Yeah.
Snake does, and now he's being He's helping the KGB to help. That is, yeah. He's basically doing in a way what fucking the boss did by siding with, you know,
It's
defecting
true.
to the Soviet
Yeah.
Union essentially. But of course they're independent. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
They're fighting. They see themselves as fighting as an independent, like
They are not fighting
Thing.
for a nation. They're fighting
for peace.
for peace.
Literally for like the concept. The
Looking
concept
that
of
way.
peace.
But of course, he really
yawned.
I think that was.
Yeah, it's boring. This game's boring.
Someone doesn't like peace. But yeah, so like they are. Oh.
Peace.
It's just me taking a nap.
Bye.
Yeah, like they're what's it called? Yeah, they're in Military Without Borders, so they're fighting for they're essentially accepting money to fight on this
Hey,
the
it
side
didn't give
of
the sub
the
notification.
Costa Ricans because they're not allowed to make their own army.
Yo, Tulip, thank you so much for 12 months of subscription. A whole year. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Thank you very
get the
much.
Special blue badge.
Yeah.
It's better than gold. Is there one after this for red?
Yep, and one that nobody's gone to yet for purple. Pink. For 2 years. Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Landshark. Very nice to have you here. I've been enjoying all your comments in the chat.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
I'll pick up your bones when I'm done.
I've never been sure what. I've never been sure what "I'll pick up your bones when I'm done" is supposed to mean. Is it meant to be reassuring or a threat?
I think it's more like your reckless action's going to get you killed, but I am still with you.
Yeah.
It'll take two people to fit through this wide gap. I don't know. I said that in the Snake voice, but it was fucking Kazu saying it.
Snake said it before.
He's just quoting his boyfriend.
His gay lover.
We're back
There's
to
a
Sniper
coffee
Town.
factory to the northeast. Beyond that is a train terminal.
I love this. You gotta go to the banana packing factory, the coffee factory.
It's like a regular meal over here.
Coffee and bananas.
That sounds like a good breakfast, honestly.
Yeah.
You've got to wait for backup before going any farther.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
I can't walk down this corridor unless I'm holding my guy's hand. Co-op partner.
Yeah, I can't imagine actually playing this game on a PSP. I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't bad on the Vita.
I mean, the Vita has a few affordances. The screen's a bit bigger, and
Second
you have
thumbstick.
You have a second thumbstick, yeah.
But this game isn't part of the HD collection for the Vita. I had to buy the PSP version on the Vita store.
If you got, there was, at least for a while, there was a deal where you bought the Vita game and it came with a download code for the PSP.
Oh.
Peace Walker. Oh, he's on the other side.
I did not have that.
No.
Okay, can you Fulton them?
Yeah. Sneak
it all about. Do the sneaky cokey and turn around.
Just for us.
You're 100%ed it on PSP? Wow. Powerful.
Something I'm proud of. I bet your hands probably didn't help. Thank you after that, Gaz. Oh, just a random POW just laying here.
It's carelessness, really. You're leaving your POWs out like that.
Confirmed onboard helicopter.
The claw is second nature. Fucking claw. Can't wait to see people holding the dual sense in the fucking what's it called? Armored Core controller position. What's that called?
Armored Core grip.
We reverse the controller or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I hear a cat.
Oh fuck!
Boom!
But they did. I think they did call out. So
yeah, I think that counts as an alert.
That's okay.
That's right. Not going for us. You're not going for us.
What was that?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Not going for us.
Also, I think I meant to mention this, but I don't think I did. Which is the way that the voice chat messages fly across the screen, I think is deliberately meant to be like how comments are displayed on Nico Nico Douga, the Japanese video sharing platform.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so they like the timestamped comments will like fly across the screen at that point of the video. You can get a bit messy on a very popular video.
It's true. But that's part of the charm of the platform.
I saw a thing online saying that Japanese people have actually progressed. Progressed from saying just doing a string of W's to mean laughter to writing the kanji for grass over and over again.
Because a lot of W's together look like blades of grass.
Exactly.
We're like 4 layers deep.
Well, yeah. It's how internet speak evolves. I guess, just because it's in Japanese doesn't mean it's no different. I can't remember why is it W's though?
There you go. Good job.
Do you remember? Do you know, Kian, off the top of your head? Is it a shortening for the word for laughter, as Tulip says in the chat?
I think so.
Oh, hello.
Oh, ah.
You doing alright up there?
Yeah, I'm good.
She just got a little bit shot. It's fine.
You should.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
Team Rocket.
Blasting off again.
The way they make little beeps when they get interrogated on is funny to me.
Oh, hello.
Oh!
Well, these guys are slightly more well equipped. For a second, I thought you grabbed Kian.
Oh!
Cass is out of there.
I thought I saw a prisoner down here. I think Kian already extracted them.
Yeah, I heard the woohoo! Oh, there's another one.
I'm out of Fulton now.
Keaton.
Hey Peridot, how you doing? Happy Metal Gear Monday.
Yeah, so nice everyone to, like, you know, Twitch's suppression be damned, 27 viewers.
Whoa! Hi everybody.
Are we the #1 Peace Walker stream?
Oh, fuck!
Oh no, sadly not.
He's beating us.
We are #2 though.
Whoa!
Yeah. Some dude called Stream Game Over.
Oh, they're still coming up the
Oh my god.
stairs.
And here's the exit.
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna pop the rest of these guys. Oh.
With the #1 English-speaking Peace Walker stream
Yo,
on Twitch.
come back up.
Yeah.
There's some tortillas up here.
Yo!
Taco chips.
Do we have a let me get a screenshot of what they look like in the original.
Yeah.
Doritos chips.
They're recognizably Doritos.
You could also get a Doritos t-shirt, right?
Yes.
Oh, there was also an Axe body spray.
Oh god.
Yes, there was.
If you wanted the enemy to smell you across the map.
Okay, is an image of the snake picking up some Doritos. It looks fake.
It does look fake. It doesn't
And then
look
here's him
real.
wearing the Mountain Dew t-shirt. And then I think this is a picture of the Mountain Dew item in the world.
The Mountain Dew t-shirt has the same energy as the Switch t-shirt in Breath of the Wild.
It really does. And then here's like them showing off the Doritos t-shirt. And here is the Axe body spray t-shirt.
What if there were dudes? Alright. I'm gonna throw out some smoke grenades to try and get ahead of you this time.
Okay, well, I brought a sniper rifle, so...
We're just in time. Neutralize all enemies and secure the train.
I'm ready when you are.
Oh, that was too far.
Shoot him in the foot. Yeah, pick him up. Oh. Non-lethal. I never heard of it. Oh.
You saved them from being shot in the head.
At point blank range. I found
There we go.
someone
A
has
plus.
made someone has made a mod for MGS5 to easily allow people to make their own custom t-shirts by giving them like a template, and one of the examples they used is a recreation of the Axe shirt. Well done.
You can't say I wasn't trying to be stealthy.
We were stealthy. They didn't
were
see
stealthy.
us.
They didn't see us. It's true.
And nobody will be able to talk about how we were here.
Yeah.
And these guys who just got off the train didn't hear any of that.
Check out the cargo.
I love that Kian is in the cutscene.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
64779.
Write that down.
Important number.
Codec call. Oh!
It's how you save the game.
Oh no, they can see me because I'm bright green. And in the game. No!
That's the way you needed to go.
PlayStation.
Thank you,
Peace.
Sentinel. Access granted.
Whoa!
I love that. That's what they called them.
Thank you very much, whoever gave Peridot a gift sub. Staying anonymous, wow.
Anonymous.
You're not gonna take cover there, Kian?
To be
In
continued
the next mission.
Yeah, I think we should fight this tank and then probably call it there for tonight.
That's a good idea.
That's about 12 heroic points there.
So many prisons.
The Sonic Eye.
Isn't that the version of Sonic on the iPhone?
The one that
Sonic
uses
Eye.
the PS2 camera?
A package has arrived.
Ooh! Oh, a box for another player has arrived, and I got silkworms.
And staff morale is dropping. 99% food.
Open this box.
Oh, did I not set it to be a week from now? I meant to.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them. Ah, the flower. You should only have 1 box, right?
Yeah, I only got 1 box.
Yeah.
I meant to.
You only got 1 box.
Contents, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh, Mato, nice, thank you. This music is funky.
Go, go, go.
That's fun. I like that.
So wait, it's 99 is bad, right?
99 what?
Food. It's flashing red.
You are below the amount of food.
Oh.
Like you have enough food to feed 99% of your crew.
Chico doesn't need to eat.
So I guess you need it to be 100% or more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to assign more people to the mess hall.
Hi, Stein. How you doing?
It's okay. You haven't missed most of the stream. Oh wait.
Charles.
Kidding. I'm just teasing. I wouldn't do this to any other one of your viewers.
Yeah. Kaz is right. Chico could smoke cigars instead of eating.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta stop treating him like a kid. Here,
what he
eat
wants.
this.
It's Cuban.
Tastes horrible. Snake, why'd you eat that? You were gonna give it to me.
That's like a thing I've heard about people when their like parents catch them smoking and they get them to eat the cigarettes.
What the fuck?
What?
To get them to not do it. I mean, I don't know if it's a true thing, but it's like I read online.
But yeah, it's like it's like a oh well, if you don't want to eat it, why would you want to smoke it?
Yeah, exactly. Cigarette deterrence theory.
That's one of the themes of this game. Wait, oh, I missed it. There was a frog in our team. Hang on, they don't have to work.
They can go in the waiting room.
Yeah. Now I just gotta find where I assigned them. Thanks, thank you for pointing them out, Chila. Wall.
A leech.
There we go. They were on the intel team. Oh, they got really good intel, or decent intel. Get in sick bay. just pretend you're ill. Tell your boss you gotta go for a blood test or something.
You are the boss.
Yeah, I believe
it's actually your name. Oh yeah, also, like, I guess we didn't really talk about the thing, the weird plot point is the fact that according to that tape recording, the boss is still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of barreled past that, huh?
And Snake has the same scar now.
Yeah.
He does. And also, he doesn't want to be called boss anymore.
Yeah.
He hates it, in fact.
He just wants to be a little snake and crawl around in the dirt.
We never assumed, to be fair, we could assume that he never wanted to be called Big Boss. It was just a title made up by the CIA. That's what he says. So.
Yeah. Alright, tank battle. Dig out your original Xbox, Gaz. It's time.
Snake, that's an enemy tank unit. Either neutralize the soldiers or destroy the tank. Get them.
Get him.
Get him, boys. I'd love to see Pungo's beautiful face. Before everything.
Okay, I'm bringing the law and the twin barrel shotgun.
Alright.
And some C4. And a grenade. That does sound like the way out of this, Steiny. Do you need a sugar parent? You're well on your way to 100% IRL then, Gaz.
Starting the mission.
I feel like this loading is like longer than it takes for us to transfer between areas. Transfer.
That's fine.
I'm doing co-op with Kian.
Yeah, you know, the other big Metal Gear nerd.
It's true.
Yeah, the only one here.
I'm blending in with the train car.
Oh, clever.
Is it a,
I'm gonna be one of the daisies.
train car?
With the IKEA squad.
Oh, man.
This is for Blahaj.
Blahaj hasn't been invented yet.
We're gonna invent it.
There's
We're
the
gonna
R&D
invent it,
department for. Research and develop this.
Oh.
There's so many red circles. Maybe you should pull out and reorganize.
Oh!
Well, I guess standing behind that train car was a bad idea.
Turns out the answer is yes.
Oh, Cass. Oh, Cass.
I got rations. I got tortilla chips.
You are bleeding as well, I think.
Oh. Hi.
Oh. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in danger, girl.
Okay, Cass's ration auto did. Oh, they
those
dead.
men are dead.
Yep.
Okay. Stay close to Key and you'll stop her from dying.
Oh.
It's fine. Oh. We just need to not get run over by. Oh. Boom.
Oh dear.
It's fine.
I need you to move away, Kian. Thank you.
I love that the lore is a single use like thing, whatever, because you drop it and pull out another one every
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it's a disposable missile.
Oh. There's so much end lag on the roll. Such a weird noise. Oh, Cass. You only have 2 more rations.
It's okay. I got plenty of rockets. I'm out of rockets.
How many rations have you got, Kian?
I got 2.
Oh!
Oh.
1. Oh. CQC.
Not yet. We haven't developed that technology yet.
That's a TQC.
Tank quarters combat?
Yeah.
So we'll cut the tank into 4 equal parts.
Okay, King Solomon tank.
Tank quarters.
Oh. Who's driving this thing? Oh, no!
Vulcan Raven.
Oh, he's running over your own guys! Do you even care?
Oh, they're out. Yes.
Tell us it says captain. Like a Zelda.
Yeah! First try.
Takes care of their leader. Recover him, and it's mission complete.
Hell yeah.
You're holding them.
When he gets back to sickbay, make sure to pull all the shotgun pellets out of him.
Please.
We can call him Buckshot from now on.
Yo, Ashley Miami, hi! Hi, everybody who is watching your stream.
Welcome to the end of our stream.
B rank. That was
This
better
happens to
than...
us a lot, huh?
Yeah, B rank, we got so many kills. Ah, yeah, Moobot. Oh, I must need to re-enable them. Just use the Twitch one. Hi,
I don't know
hi,
how
Vixie.
that one works.
Is it slash shoutout?
Yeah, it is. I got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, go give Ashley a follow. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. A game that is like Monster Hunter if it was about CIA coups in Central America.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
hunting monsters.
yeah. We just hunted the monster Tank. And yeah, we won. We were thinking of wrapping up, but I guess I'll give a little well, we should do these cutscenes. So it's Metal Gear. If you don't know what that is, it's a sneaky game. Lots of talking, lots of cutscenes. It's about like the military. I don't know. It's just Metal Gear. You know what it is.
Also, thing in lab.
Yes, I will add that after this.
Okay.
I've got it open, don't worry. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming in, all 11 of you. I hope your stream was good. What were you actually playing, Ashley? The new Twitch shoutout feature doesn't show us that. What were you up to? Sorry, this is my first stream back in like 3 weeks, so I'm a little rusty on how everything goes.
Recent broadcast just says just chatting.
Access granted.
Whoa!
Oh.
Damn, Vixie, thank you so much for the gift subs! Ah! Thank you, yes! Enjoy Shiffle Spider, Austrian Dog, and Moss. Oh, you're playing King of Fighters 98 and Paint the Town Red? Cool. What's that second game?
Paint the Town Red?
Yeah.
I think I've heard of this.
Isn't it like a game that's? Isn't it like the red part? It is in reference to it being quite bloody.
Game where you get into
definitely
bar
bloody.
fights and people explode into voxel blood. Oh, cool.
Ah, looks kind of like I might, first assumption might be incorrect. Kind of like a first person Hotline Miami type deal where you're running around getting into fights with people.
Oh, that's fun.
It's made by the people who made probably Archery.
I'll need to look it up. Yeah, well, thank you for rating me. Very nice to see you. Enjoy the cutscenes. After I get through all the admin.
Curry.
Snake, the truck is headed up the mountain road past the tunnel.
So it was nukes after all.
What now? Their main base is up ahead.
I better hurry after them then. But Kaz, if I don't get moving, it'll be too late.
All right, I guess you never did let dangerous assignments or risk aversion get in your way.
How do I get inside the mountain? I can forget about the tunnel.
Yeah, the tank took care of that.
Any other routes?
Why don't I let a local expert take over?
Snake, you need a way into the mountain?
Yeah, got one.
Let's see. Do you remember that precinct I was in?
In the village, right?
Right. Go back to the village and head north. There is a bridge that connects to the mountain road. It crosses over a gorge. That's probably the best way. But there is a little problem. The path heading north from the village is barricaded. You might have to break through.
Got it.
The heart of Irasu. That's where the enemy's base has got to be, Snake. And maybe...
Let me guess. The Basilisco.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, I mean, we'll have to see.
Snake, Irazu features a number of crater lakes. The Odeberg government had planned to use those lakes to construct hydroelectric plants as one of its big state development projects. The project was scrapped, but there's still a small opening at the bottom of the lake.
Meaning?
I checked the satellite imagery, but didn't see anything man-made, which means they probably built a base inside the mountain. Could just be a storage igloo for explosives, or maybe some kind of research facility.
What do they hope to accomplish by bringing the nukes there?
First things first, get past that barricade north of the village. Looks like the only way through is the noisy way. You'll have to blow it up.
Good quote, Chica. Thanks.
At least he's trade.
And trade stuff with other players.
Trade guys.
Sonic Island, we're sending on.
Hey,
Spicy
Ian.
curry.
You want my badger? He's just been sent to the bridge for intense hostility.
A bridge?
Bridge? I added a couple letters there. The brig.
What's the bridge? Is that where Picard and Riker
This
are?
explosion.
I can't take them out.
Yeah, you can't take them out. They have
Alright,
to be...
you can have my frog.
They have to be rehabilitated.
Oh, hang on. I got an idea.
Create host. Invitation type private. I hope everybody who joined in from Ashley's stream was excited for the admin. See so much of that gnome. So much Klungo. Do you think Klungo and Noam Chomsky would be friends?
Oh, enemies.
Did Klungo always want to go to space?
What about fuck, I forgot the creature's name.
Klungo? What? Dinkle? Whoa!
We're gonna trade frogs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Frog for frog.
This member has already been received at the same time with the same co-op's teammate. Due to the staff member already existing on your base, you are unable to trade. We have taken a helicopter each to a private it's like remote island in the middle of the sea. It's no man's land, and we get out and we both take the hood off of our prisoner, and they look across and it's the same face.
and then a fucking black hole opens because you created a paradox. No, Snake! You created a time paradox.
Damn.
Damn.
We're not allowed to trade frogs.
What
Speaking of
if we
frogs.
did, and that nobody knows which frog is which?
It's like Jonathan Riker. Is that what he's named?
Thomas Riker.
Thomas. Fuck.
Jonathan is the actor. Anyway, get back in sickbay, Frog.
Wait, is Amanda better again?
No, she's still sick.
Down.
Amanda takes a while to get better. Shockingly, it is difficult to repair. You know, to get past your leg being broken.
Just use nano machines.
They don't exist yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Naomi Hunter.
R&D, come on.
Naomi Hunter hasn't even been born yet.
Oh, that's a lot.
How old was she in MGS1?
Stuff.
Naomi Hunter, the lady.
Yeah. I don't know.
Machines
She's
lady.
like in her 20s, right?
Yeah,
like
I think
she's
so.
like
everybody.
She's like, yeah, weirdly young for the job that she's doing.
But isn't it also like actually, isn't it the fact that maybe she is older than she lets on because of nanomachines?
Yeah.
Like fucking Mercy in Overwatch.
She was born in the late 1970s, and this is 74, so that's firmly the mid 1970s.
Mid.
Alright, well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming along to the first Metal Gear Monday of 2023.
Woo!
This is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. We're ending it on a high where we were unable to trade frogs.
Damn.
Did you put Mona's thing in the lab?
I'm just doing it now. It's sitting on the table.
Oh, I like how it appeared directly over your face.
Caswin Engie.
Yeah.
Is it got like a little chef's hat, or like I'm confused?
I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a peanut.
Like a little floating packing peanut.
Also, I didn't comment on the Digimon gif of the little weird guy crawling through
That's
the exit.
Digimon?
Yeah.
It was in the URL of the GIF.
It's from Digimon Our War Game,
Hmm.
which is one of the 3 movies that consist of Digimon the movie as it was known in outside of Japan. But also known as Summer Wars because Mamoru Hosoda made Digimon Our War Game, and then a few years later, was like, what if I made it again but without Digimon this time? So he did.
Alright, let's find somebody to raid. Okay, Game's Done Quick is playing stuff, Germa's playing stuff. Let's raid Take Two, it's their birthday.
Happy birthday!
Alright, thank you so much again for coming, everybody. It's been really nice streaming for all of you. I've been looking forward to this, to getting back to this for ages. Come back on Wednesday when we play Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, a game with FMV cutscenes that look like porn.
Nice.
And then come back on Friday for Investigator, The Case of the Big Crime, a lovely, homage to, the Freddy Fish games, the people who made those, and just point-and-click games in general. It's lovely. And it's got lots of goofy jokes, so
it's a good time.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it. Alright. Have a nice night, everybody. See you on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.